To some other stories now, government has moved to avert an escalation of the diplomatic row with neighboring Burkina Faso following comments by President Akufo-Addo that threatened the bilateral relationship between the two countries. Now, President Akufo-Addo at the U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit courted the support of the U.S. to ward off possible security threats to Ghana, being posed by what he described as Russian mercenaries mining along the northern borders of Ghana. The president said the Wagner Group is being compensated with a mine very close to Ghana's northern border to help in the insurgency in Burkina Faso.
Today, Russian mercenaries are on our northern border. Burkina Faso has now entered into an arrangement to go along with Mali in employing the Wagner forces there. I believe a mine in southern Burkina has been allocated to them as a form of payment for their services. Prime Minister of Burkina Faso in the last 10 days has been in Moscow. And to have them operating on our northern border is particularly distressing for us in Ghana.
Well, Burkina Faso did not take that lightly. The president recalled the ambassador in Accra and summoned Ghana's High Commissioner in Ouagadougou. But today, a delegation led by the National Security Minister have been to Ouagadougou to mediate the issues, and they've been discussing what Albert Kandapar describes as frank discussions on issues of mutual benefit, including security.
We have reviewed the very, very strong cooperation between our two countries, and we have clarified to our mutual satisfaction recent reported discussions between Ghana and the United States with regard to the needed partnerships for sustainable peace in the region. We are most grateful for the frank discussions. We are most grateful that we've been able to chart a new path going forward, and we look forward to ensuring that we will be able to go ahead with the decisions that we have arrived at, and that Ghana and other West African countries, especially the Accra Initiative countries, will continue to recognize that victory for Burkina Faso will be victory for all the other Accra Initiative countries. We must do this together, and we pledge to do that. I thank you.
And Ghana also pledged to continue to advocate for the Accra Initiative, which seeks to enhance collaboration among countries in the sub-region to deal with security threats.
During the discussions, we have reaffirmed our support, both Ghana and Burkina Faso, for our common fight against terrorism, welcoming also the early operationalization of the Accra Initiative to enable Burkina Faso defeat the terrorists who have brought untold hardship and pain to the Burkinabe people. We have discussed that concrete support from Ghana is necessary, and that Ghana will continue to advocate for Burkina Faso in the Accra Initiative and also in ECOWAS. And we have agreed that Ghana will call on West African states to act expeditiously on this matter facing Burkina Faso. We have also highlighted the importance of building resilience in vulnerable communities and support for those that have been displaced or lost livelihoods, and called for genuine partnership with the international community in this regard. We have expressed the need for our two countries to hold more regular consultations.
Conflict resolution and peace-building expert Emmanuel Bombande has commended the move but urged the president to follow up with another state visit to further cement the bilateral relationship.
President, not only should he, in following up to repair fully and restore our relationship with Burkina Faso, but he should be speaking to President Buhari and the other leaders of West Africa that our delay every week to collectively respond to the threat of terrorism in West Africa is not going to help any of us. And so he can continue to mobilize that political will to make it possible for us to be in Burkina Faso as early as possible to support that transitional government and the people of Burkina Faso. And keep in mind, when I say support, it's not just go and fight, because sometimes when we are able to deploy, the optics send a very clear message. When terrorists begin to see the presence of ECOWAS troops as an international body of ECOWAS, the signal and the strong messaging is that we cannot continue with the behavior that we started with. Either they retreat and completely fold up, or they know that it is no longer a battle between them and Burkina Faso, but it's a battle with the entire ECOWAS region.